And now to Puerto Rico, which has major debt problems of its own. The island's governor says its bills are not payable and has concluded that the Commonwealth cannot pay its $72 billion in debts. And investors who own municipal bond funds are paying close attention.
Late this afternoon, Puerto Rico's governor delivered the news. The U.S. island cannot afford to pay its debt, and some painful belt-tightening lies ahead. Puerto Rico's legislators are hashing out a new budget which aims to cut costs. It also sets aside $1.5 billion to help pay its debt, but that will hardly put a dent in its bill, now more than $70 billion. The painful changes begin Wednesday, when Puerto Rico's sales tax climbs from 7 to 11.5%. And later this year, citizens will begin paying a new 4% tax on professional services. Despite the new revenues, the situation is worse than we thought, according to a report from a former chief economist at the World Bank. It says Puerto Rico's economy is redlining and needs immediate attention. It says, quote, "The government's cash balances can evaporate in the face of delays, reducing the room for maneuver and intensifying the crisis," end quote. Puerto Rico's tax-free bonds have been popular here at home.
Half of municipal bond funds own Puerto Rico bonds. So there already have been declines as this crisis has continued.
Some investors cashed out when Puerto Rico's troubles made headlines last year. Also feeling the effects are hedge funds and distressed debt buyers who have bought more of that debt as the island's economy has gotten worse. Puerto Rico's economic slump, now almost a decade long, has only made things worse. So, just as it has in Greece, the situation has been festering for years.
I don't see a contagion spreading. I think what you have here, and this is similar to Greece, is that you can't keep kicking down the can down the road. There is a point at which the road ends or there's a brick wall, and we're at that point right now with Puerto Rico.
Also like Greece, Puerto Rico may consider bankruptcy, especially since the White House said today it is not considering a bailout. But bankruptcy would have to be approved by the U.S. Congress, which is already discussing a reorganization of some public agencies, like the electric utility, which owes $9 billion. Puerto Rico's constitution requires debt payments be made before any other financial obligations are met. So ignoring the debt would mean a vote on a constitutional amendment. Sound familiar? For now, Greece may be the word, but it's hardly the only word when it comes to debt and the global economy.